In this video, we're going to go over how to do Oklahoma criminal records and arrest record checks in the state of Oklahoma. To get started, go to oklahomapublicrecords.com, and I'll put a link in the description, or you just type that into your browser. On the front page, you will notice you have multiple public databases available in the state of Oklahoma. You might find some of these useful, but we did create specific pages that are more informative regarding records that are more sought after. So anything from background checks to criminal records to a few other categories here. So let's click on criminal records. And what you'll notice here, the very first option, the first options you have here are statewide resources. And so anything from court information to requesting a criminal history check from the state officially to the Department of Corrections to check prison records, sex offender registry, things like that. Another option, if you click on the background checks tab, is you have very similar options here for statewide. And then you also have some options at the county level. So if, for an example, if you're looking at the Department of Corrections database to check prison records, it's not necessarily going to show jail records. Prison records involve people that are serving more than 12 months. For more serious crimes, jail information includes people that just might have gotten arrested and released sometimes the same day or the next day. So these are two separate databases, and depending what types of records you're looking for, arrest records, criminal records, prison records, jail records, you have a couple of different databases to consider. So another option you have available to you is using the name search on top, and this is a private database. It doesn't just look at the local county records or statewide Oklahoma records. It goes outside, so it looks at multiple states. It incorporates multiple databases, and the reason you might consider using the private database is because people move around. So if they might have a criminal past, say they lived in the state of Utah, or maybe they lived in Georgia or Texas, whatever it may be, and then they just moved to Oklahoma. If you're just looking at local county or state records, you're not necessarily going to pick up on the previous states that the person has resided in. So to make sure you have all your bases covered, it's a good idea to have that nationwide look at somebody's criminal and arrest past. And so it's a good idea to use both together. Because obviously your county, your local resources, your state resources, that's where the record originates. It's going to be, the records are going to be the most updated, the most refreshed, and the most detailed, but they are restricted by by location. So if anything happened outside the county, outside the state, it's not necessarily going to pick up on that. So to make sure you have all your bases covered, you have two different search options. So once again, it's oklahomapublicrecords.com. Come on down and get started on your Oklahoma criminal record search.